All right, gentlemen. So yesterday we did have the February community update drop, and inside that we had a good look at what is coming in the patch 7 and what is in the works right now. So with patch 7, a bunch of this we know, but with the prestige ranks, now we know there is going to be 4 levels to it, and as well as after you pick a prestige rank, you can't go back and change your pick. So you're going to want to pick whatever benefits you most first, and then, kind of work your way down the list after that. So what it's, most games, they're not really saying it, but I'm sure after you prestige at level 25, you're going to drop back down to level 1, and then you're going to have to work your way back up to 25 again to get your next prestige ranks, and so on and so forth until you get all 4. So, and then they're saying on top of the power boost that you're going to get from the ranks, you're also going to have a unique cosmetic reward that emphasizes the class, iconic armor part. So that is going to be very cool. I think it's a good addition. And it also said and more. So I don't know exactly what else they're going to add to your prestige ranks, but there's going to be more than just this. So you're going to get the power boost. You're going to get unique cosmetics. Yeah, I think that sounds really good. I'm really interested to see what the perks are actually going to be if they changed them, because I know there were some leaks, but, I don't really go off that until they really tell us, in concrete. A lot has changed since then. So I'm sure since those leaks have come out, they have tweaked how these prestige ranks look now. And then we are going to get one more chapter pack, another champion pack. I didn't see any mention of what chapter or champion yet, but obviously I'll keep you updated right when I hear something. I'll let you know. And then we have a new weapon is going to come. It is going to be only for PvE at first, and you could probably look at whatever time limit or time frame it took for the Volkite to get balanced right and come out to PvP. So probably, I think it was like a month later or something. So PvP will get it then. And then we're going to get a new operation. Weapon perks are going to be rebalanced. So I'm wondering what that is. For weapon perks, I kind of just want it to be just like free, like open weapon perks, because I don't think it would make you OP if you can just go through there and pick any one and they weren't tied to you, tied to a tree to where you got to kind of follow a line here and there. So I hope they do open that up with the weapon perks rebalance. And then with our class weapon loadouts rework, I really hope this is every single thing on your loadout is completely wiped clean, and you make, your class perks and your weapon perks all for that one loadout. I really hope that's how it is. I think that because it's kind of how it has to be, because your build for your class has to be tailored to your build to your weapon. So you really need to be able to change your whole class build when you're changing your weapon builds and things like that. So I'm just hoping that's how it works. I think with all and how long it is taking for them to get this to come out, I do think that's how it will work. So all of this sounds great to me. It is a lot of the stuff that we kind of already knew was coming, but for them to tell us it's basically in the works now, and I would assume that April is going to be the month that we're going to be looking here at patch 7 and going through a lot of different changes in the game. Again, we just had this update that just came out is taking so long to actually go through with all the perk changes that they made in patch 6. So it is really big. And then we also they threw this up there. So I don't really mind Absolute where it sits right now, but I guess obviously some people think it's too easy. So they are throwing this to kind of let people choose how they want to make Absolute a bit more difficult. So for me, if I'm picking one of these, and I did pick one, I'm going for pull 1. I would just rather see either dual Terminus, just because I think it would be cool, and just more Terminus enemies in general. But I kind of want to just see, I don't really care about the more Terminus in general, but I wouldn't mind seeing dual Terminus, just because I want to fight it and see how tough it is to fight 2 Terminus enemies at one time. And if they're 2 different Terminus enemies, that's really cool. So I think that's the best one on here. For me personally, that's the one I like the best. But for the other ones, slightly increase enemy health and damage. I don't think anybody is going to choose for enemies to have more health. Pull 3, would it be better to have more limited ammo refills on Absolute? This is the worst one, I think. Limited ammo is like the worst thing ever. I rather have them stronger than have less ammo, honestly. Like more health, because I don't like running out of ammo. I get it. It does make things more difficult, but I rather have it more difficult in other ways. So I really don't want that one to win. If out of all these, that's probably the one I really do not want to win the most. And then on pull 4, do you want even more aggressive enemies on Absolute difficulty? So they say they wouldn't be crazy, but they would be more aggressive than they are now. So if you are interested, focus together. That's where you're going to want to go vote on this. And like I said, I prefer poll 1 because I do want to see dual terminus enemies. I don't really care about if there's more terminus enemies on the map, but I wouldn't mind running into 2 of them at one time just to see the difficulty level of that. So that is basically where we're sitting, guys. I think patch 7 is looking pretty promising. Everything that they said was going to be coming is, they reassured us that it is coming. And I just think we have a lot to look forward to in 2025. So I do appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I will catch you on the next one.